today on Noon Break.
Thousands of dollars and this beautiful car, all up for grabs in our brand new Winners Big Money game. Champion Al Schwartz has won cash and prizes totaling $3,929. This week's players could win a spa, this grandfather clock, diamond earrings, or a trip to New York, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including this Thunderbird, and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Delighted to have you with us. Thank you for joining us for Sale of the Century. Let's welcome back our champion. This is Al Schwartz. Hello, Al.
Hi, Jim. How
Good to
are
see you
you?
again. Congratulations on winning that championship on the last show. We chatted about that nice philosophy of starting your wife off with a smile every day, but what do you do for a living?
I sell to the Navy and Coast Guard exchanges throughout the world. Novelty items, cigarette lighters, or stuffed animals, or such as that.
Sounds like an interesting job.
Very.
Nice to have you back here. Good luck again today.
Thank you.
Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer.
Hello, thank you.
Oh, the lady in blue. I like that.
I wish I liked it. Thank you. This contestant knows what is cooking usually from Minden, Louisiana. Let's welcome Betty Sweet.
Hello there, Betty.
And he's a contemporary man originally from Washington, D.C. Say hi to Mark Wagenheim.
Hello there, Mark. Summer, we'll see you later with some bargains. Thank you. Mark, you are a contemporary man. Why would Summer say that?
Well, Jim, I collect contemporary art. I'm lucky I have friends who are artists. I'm able to buy at reasonable prices, trade. Never an empty wall in my house.
Oh, yeah, and of course, you probably have seen, we have some lovely, occasionally, contemporary art on the show. Might be something come up for you. Okay, good to have you here. Betty, you know what is cooking.
Absolutely, Jim, and I also know what's not cooking. I've been collecting recipes and cookbooks for 31 years. I could cook you a meal every day for a year and don't cook the same thing twice.
And you do know what's cooking. Nice to have you here as well. Good luck to all three of you. Let's start you all off with $20, and we'll get into the match with this. What sexy actress played the girl of every man's dream in the movie 10? Mark?
Bo Derek.
Bo Derek it is. $5 for the correct answer. Puts Mark at 25. When you make a bad situation worse, you're said to add insult to Mark.
Injury.
Just beating everyone with a buzzer, and he's right again. What familiar word do we use to describe a small, round model of the Earth? Mark?
A globe.
Globe is what it is, and 3 in a row for Mark. The oldest game-playing equipment known to man are these small cubes used in craps. Al?
Dice.
That's right. Dice go way back, and Al gets his first 5 of the day. What name is given to the type of red sweet potato often served candied? Mark?
Yam.
Yam it is, and Mark hits the $40 mark. Yes. Well, time to do some bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise, and of course, Mark, that's you. You've got a $15 lead already. Well, we don't have any art for you right now, but we've got something very unusual, very nice. Look at this.
Mark, you'll want to focus on this prize. Meade high-resolution binoculars with multi-coated optics designed to give the brightest, sharpest images obtainable. Precision optics furnished by Meade. And it's normally priced at $320. But today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Very nice. I wonder what we look like to you, Mr. Bear. Mark, very nice.
Those are great.
They really are.
Go to a lot of outdoor events. It would really come in handy.
$320 normally, $5 here. Buy them, you'd still have a $10 lead. And if you bought them, I'll throw in $100 in cash. You got it. Okay, $420 bargain. Hang on to that, Mr. Bear. Of course, at just 5, that's a great advantage of getting that lead, because as we knock it off, you still enjoy a $10 lead over the champion. Among the people recently inducted into the TV Hall of Fame were Jim Henson and this late-night king of comedy. Al?
The Muppets.
No, oh, no. And this late-night king of comedy, you were thinking with Henson, but along with Henson, Johnny Carson was also inducted. I guess you didn't hear that one, Al. It cost you 5. Sorry about that. Every June 5th, this U.S. state celebrates King Kamehameha Day. Mark?
Hawaii.
Hawaii does that, and Mark gets that 5 back that he spent. In the early 50s, E.B. White spun a famous tale about the life of the... Mark?
Charlotte's Web.
That's the life of the spider. Charlotte's Web it is, and Mark to 45, yes. Well, Fame Game now. We play for control of the Fame Game board. Players buzz in when you know a famous person. I was born in 1940 in South Dakota. In high school, I was a three-letter athlete, and in college, I was an A student. I trained as a newscaster at an NBC affiliate in Omaha. Got my first big break covering the civil rights movement in the South. Al.
Tom Brokaw.
Tom Brokaw's right, and the champion gets control of the board. And now, I remember you had 3 shots at it on the last show, and you've got control again. $10 money card where, Summer?
The on number 5.
Well, you weren't able to hit a money card, I believe, on the last show, so let's see how you do now. Good luck. Oh, this time he does, right away. He hits a $10 money card. Al just kind of sneaks up to that. We'll have the $10. He sneaks into second place, and we'll sneak a couple of commercial messages in. We'll be right back. For any new viewers, as we put in the winner's big money game, of course, the winner gets a chance at that big money. Plus, there's a beautiful prize for winning the match, and we'll find out what the prize for today is right now as we call on our champion, Al. We started with 6 prizes. We are down to 4 up there, and you're going to pick which one we're going to play for. I know there's a trip to New York, among other things, up there. From the 4 numbers left, which prize are we playing for today?
Well, let's even up that top row, and let's get rid of number 2 this time.
All right, number 2. So the winner of the match will win this prize. Ladies' wardrobe. That's beautiful. $2,000 ladies' wardrobe. That's what you get for winning the match, and, of course, an opportunity at the big money game as well. So let's get back to this match now. 45, 30, and 20 for Betty. This question for 5. The staple food of the Mexican people are these flat, thin cakes. Mark?
Tortillas.
Tortillas it is. Mark hits the $50 mark. In a number 1 hit, what duo sang about a bridge over troubled water? Mark?
Simon and Garfunkel.
And Mark making a very strong move to 55. Probably the most helpful thing you can have on a hike is this directional device. Mark?
A compass.
That's what it has to be, and Mark hits the $60 mark. From what Middle Eastern country do we get such breeds of dog as the Saluki, Greyhound, and... Betty?
Alaska.
No. Saluki, Greyhound, and I bet if you had heard the third one, the Pharaoh Hound. Middle Eastern country has to be Egypt. Cost you 5 there. Betty down to 15. But a cyber instant bargain, and Mark doesn't mind at all. Mark, you've now got a $30 lead. We've got something very unusual. Let's look at this.
Mark, get your motor running in the Mini Indy Formula Racer. Designed for off-road areas and powered by a 1-cylinder gasoline engine to reach speeds of 15 miles per hour and go 16 miles on a tank of gas. From Hammacher Schlemmer, and it's normally priced at $1,350. But today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $11.
Now, that's pretty unusual, Mark.
It really is. It looks like a lot of fun.
It's at $1,350. Cost $11. If you bought it, you would still have a big lead. You still have a $19 lead.
Wow.
I threw in 100 the last time. I'll throw in 200 this time. 15. He's going to buy. Enjoy the racing. 200 in cash. $1,550 bargain. Cost you $11. And as we knock it off, he still enjoys a $19 lead over the champion. George McGovern's 1972 campaign manager was this Mark.
Gary Hart?
Gary Hart is exactly who it is. And Mark goes over the $50 mark. It would take a person about 20 minutes to walk once around this building, which houses the U.S. Department of Defense. Mark?
The Pentagon.
Just beating Al to the buzzer, and he is right again. Which part of your body has divisions called the cerebellum and the cerebrum? Mark?
The brain.
And Mark over the $60 mark again. A supporter of the Anglican Church, this British king in 1611 sponsored a translation. Al?
Henry VIII.
No. A translation of the Bible that now bears his name. That is King James. Yes, the King James Version. Champion takes a backward step, losing 5. Talking about King James, and it's always interesting, the origin of words or phrases. There is a story that King James I of England was so delighted with a certain cut of beef at a formal dinner that he took out his sword and knighted it. And that gave rise to the term sirloin. True. We'll be right back. If our champion Al Schwartz should win and play the big money game, he'd be playing for $6,000, but he's in second place. Mark Wagenheim would be playing for $5,000, and right now he's in first place. Betty, don't you be discouraged now. You have plenty of time to catch up. It is Mark at 64, Al at 25, Betty at 15. Make up a lot of time right now, $15 as a matter of fact, and a famous thing as we go back to the fame game. I am an opera that shocked the public when I premiered in 1875, but now I am one of the world's most popular operas. My principal setting is a cigarette factory. Ow!
Carmen.
That's what it has to be, and you've got control of the board. $15 money card, where, Sam?
Piano number 9.
Well, as we lock into your buzzer, you hit the 10 before, Al. Let's see what you do this time. Good luck.
I need that 15 now.
No, this time he lands on number 2, and he gets...
A washer dryer. Frigidaire's finest laundry pair. An 18-pound capacity washer with halo spray fill system. An extra wide door opening and 4 temperature settings on the dryer. Furnished by Frigidaire.
Great prize. That is yours to keep, no matter how you finish in the game. Let's get back to it now. From the Greek for 10, what do we call the Olympic competition? Al?
Decathlon.
Comprised of 10 track and field events. Decathlon it is. Al, the 30. In what 1971 film did Jane Fonda play the Oscar-winning role of a Manhattan call girl? Mark?
Clute.
Clute is the film, and Mark is 69. According to the title of the Dostoevsky novel, Ivan, Dmitri, Alyosha, they are the brothers Al
Karamazov.
That's right, Karamazov, and you go to 35. So with the instant cash, Mark, you have the lead now. 3 boxes, 2 of them have $100 bills. One of them today is worth $3,000. Plus the amount of your lead. Right now, you are at 69. Al is in second place at 35. That gives you a $34 lead. That's what it would cost you for a shot at $3,000, Mark. Going once, going twice, and no fail. Doesn't want to go for... Which one would you have got?
Number 3.
You would have gone for number 3 if you had gone. All right, well, let's just take a peek. Just out of...
Don't tell him, please.
You don't want to know, Mark. That's where it was. Where it was. Well, Mark wanted the lead because he wants a shot at $5,000. We'll see if he can get it right after this commercial timeout.
One of our Sale of the Century contestants could win a beautiful new Ford Thunderbird LX, an American car that features high-performance capability, V8 fuel-injected engine, moonroof, and AM/FM stereo cassette, furnished by Gelfman Motors Incorporated. And this prize is worth $21,264. But now, back to Sale of the Century.
All righty, back to the match. Mark is at 69. He's got that lead. He wanted to hang on to it. Al at 35, Betty at 15. There's a question for 5. On what Christian holiday do worshipers attend sunrise services? Mark?
Easter.
To celebrate the resurrection. You are right. You're over the $70 mark. The deepest lake in the United States is this Oregon wonder found on top of an inactive volcano. Al?
Crater Lake.
1,932 feet deep. Nicely done, Al. You're right. You go to 40. For 3 years, he served as government official in a Chinese city before he left Kublai Khan and returned to his native Venice. Al?
Marco Polo.
Marco Polo was a Chinese government official at one time. Well done, Al. You go to 45. Third and final fame game, $25 money card up there, Al. You might need it if you're going to catch Mark. Famous person. I was one of the movers and shakers of early motion pictures. Born in Massachusetts in 1881. I tried acting, drifted into writing, producing, and directing. When I teamed up with Jesse Lasky and Samuel Goldwyn, we produced a 1914 silent film titled The Squaw Man. Al?
D.W. Griffith.
Incorrect. To the champ. No, champ is out of the rest of the question. We'll clear it. Continue for the challengers. When radio became an important medium, I hosted and directed the Lux Radio Theater. My mammoth film spectacles include The King of Kings, Sign of the Cross. Betty?
Mayor?
No. And Mark gets the rest of the question. The Sign of the Cross, the 10 Commandments. They called me by my first 2 initials, C.B. I am...
Cecil B. DeMille.
That's who it is, C.B. DeMille. Mark gets control of the board. $25 money card, where, son?
Piano number 6.
Well, Mark, if you hit that, you could just about put this match away, so good luck.
Come on, $25 money card now.
No, but he hits a $15 money card. Oh, my. We'll add that $15 to Mark's score, and now we finish up the game with the speed round. May I have 60 seconds on the clock? It is now Mark at 89, Al at 45, Betty at 15. We start the speed round now. What kind of vegetables are string, wax, and garbanzo? Betty?
Beef.
What royal title is given to a king's son? Mark.
Prince.
Right. According to the movie title, in what year does Kubrick's A Space Odyssey take place? Mark.
2001.
Right. In tennis, how many players are on the court in a game of doubles? Mark.
4.
Right. What classic novel featured sisters named Amy, Meg, Beth, Al?
Little Sisters.
Wrong. The word unicorn is derived from Latin words meaning one what? Betty?
Head.
No. In which state could you motor along Interstate 90 from Missoula to Helena? Al?
Montana.
Right. What career are you allowed to practice if admitted to the bar? What?
Law.
Right. 5 years ago, what West Coast city replaced Chicago as our nation's second largest? Al?
Los Angeles.
Right. What American inventor is credited with inventing the light bulb? What?
Thomas Edison.
Right. The Scourge of God was the nickname of what barbaric Hun leader? Al?
Attila.
Right. What is the more common name for the scientific instrument called a polygraph? Time is up. Mark is the new champion. Congratulations. Back to Mark in just a moment. First of all, time ran out on that last rundown. I know they were going to say the lie detector is the more common name of the polygraph. And Betty, I thought you were going to say it. You almost formed the word. Unicorn means one horn. That's exactly. I thought you were going to say it. It just didn't come out. And the one champion missed, Amy, Meg, Beth, and Joe. They are not little sisters, little women. Yes. Have to say goodbye to the champion, but Al, you've had a great stay. That grandfather clock is beautiful. Dishwasher, draperies, carpeting, washer, dryer with the cash in front of you. You were well over $4,860. Congratulations. Thank you for joining us. Betty, unfortunately, didn't pick up anything along the way. We got some nice parting gifts for you with the cash in front of you. Thank you for joining us.
I had fun playing. I learned something.
That's nice to hear. Thank you. But it is Mark Wagenheim who joins me for the first time. He tries for $5,000 with the winner's big money game. Come on, Mark. Well, big win. Congratulations. And you were very quick with that buzzer, and that might help you right here. Step on up, get yourself set behind that podium. You are trying your first time. You're trying for $5,000. We'll get to that big money game as soon as we take a look at the beautiful prize you've already won for winning the match.
For that elegant evening, an elegant evening dress, designed to make any occasion memorable and created for the discriminating woman. Your choice with a gift certificate from Bergita. And this prize is worth $2,000.
And as I said, that is yours for winning the match. That's beautiful. That's a gift certificate. So that dress or something. Is there a lady in your life who might want?
Yes, I can think of one who would very much enjoy that.
It sounds like at this point she's sitting there saying, it better be me. All right. Mark, good luck. Now, we're trying for the big money. $5,000 since this is your first try here. And, of course, there goes then 6, 7, on up to $10,000. Then the car, then 50, a total of over $150,000, over $100,000. I'm not sure exactly what that could be yours, but there is a lot at stake. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Got 3 puzzles here for you, red, yellow, and blue. Which packet do you want to play?
For the car's red, I'll go with red.
All right. You're trying for the red. Here's how we're doing. We're going to give you a series of puzzles. Each puzzle is made up of 6 words. They're revealed one at a time. If you can answer 5 puzzles in 25 seconds, the $5,000 is yours. Clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer, so make sure you do that, because that'll stop the clock. Good luck.
Thank you.
May I have 25 seconds on the clock? And the first puzzle begins now. Little, wooden, boy. Yes, Pinocchio. Whose nose grows, Pinocchio is right. Yes, very quickly. Yes, now that clock did not start, not when I went sitting now, but it started when those words came in, so you only used 3 seconds there. You've got one correct answer. Let's get back now to the second puzzle. You're in good shape, and that puzzle starts now. Southern, scoundrel, who, loved, Scarlet, yep.
Rhett Butler.
Scarlet O'Hara, Rhett Butler is exactly right. Well done. You had 2 correct. You're looking for 5 for $5,000. Next puzzle comes up. Let's keep it going now as we start that puzzle now. Force, discovered by Newton. Yes?
Gravity.
Newton and the apple. Gravity is exactly what it is. Well done. And again, as I suspected, you are very quick with that buzzer. It served you well for your 3rd correct answer. 2 to go. Plenty of time. 13 seconds left on the clock. The next puzzle starts now. TV, soap, features, viewings. Yes?
Dallas.
Of South Fork is indeed Dallas. Your 4th correct answer. 1 more, and you've got yourself 5,000. There is 9 seconds left on the clock. Be careful about not making a mistake. You're in good shape as we go to the next puzzle. Now, who hosts Labor Day Telethon. Yes, Jerry Lewis. You're right. $5,000 with 3 seconds left on the clock. Jerry Lewis it is. Congratulations. Well done. Yeah, you started good. You had the time to make sure you had it right, and you took advantage of it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jerry Lewis, the fifth one for $5,000. 25 seconds. You only used 22 of it. We'll be back with a very bright champion who is $5,000 richer right after this commercial timeout. Congrats. You took your time. That was nice. Way to go. Congratulations, $5,000. Well, again, congratulations to Mark Wagenheim. I'm glad we have a moment here because Mark hitting that 5,000. I want to remind you, on our next show, he tries for 6. He could hit that, then 7, 8, 9, 10. Matter of fact, that is a total of 45,000 potentially he could win because he could hit it every day. Then the car, and then the 50, and that is well over $100,000. Mark is off and running. Congratulations on the 5,000. The ladies' wardrobe, $8,970 for the day on sale of the century. Bye for now.
Fate of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Jay Stewart speaking.
Next, join host Alex Trebek for Classic Concentration. Then at 11, play Super Password, followed by Win, Lose, or Draw at 11:30. It's game show fun you won't want to miss.
Fate of the Century is a Red Strandy production.
There are all sorts of things I've never done for you before. That's the important stuff. This is yours.
How did she get away with that? Are you kidding?
Tune in to the funniest radio on TV. Join the gang of WKRP in Cincinnati today at 5:30 right here on Channel 13.
Here's what's coming your way today at noon. Introductions are in order for this week's Thursday's Child.
In my AccuWeather forecast for the rest of this Thursday and into the new year.
On Sale of the Century, the incredible You Winners Big Money Game, where contestants can now win up to $100,000 in cash and prizes. Sale of the Century, weekdays.